Hey YouTube, Kellen from Kellen's Lawn Care Service. Sorry I haven't been doing much recording lately. I been in school and all these snow days and all this crap and all the cold weather. We had a nice weekend, but I was working all weekend. Imagine that. And we still have snow, and we're supposed to get another 4 to 8 inches. Sunday night into Monday. Sunday afternoon to Monday afternoon. So I've got the snowblower out under the cover because I've got, as you can see by the parts laying around, I've got one of my buddies and I we're making a mudding mower, trying to, like Fearless Front is, but Fearless Fronts will start on its own with the battery and everything. And this thing, we had a problem with the electrical system, so it doesn't start with the battery. As you can see, I ripped it out, or I took it out already. It doesn't start with the battery, so I ripped all the electrical stuff out yesterday. Got it all laying there. And then my friend wanted to put a pull start on it, like either under it with the double pulley for the deck and the drive, or or a pulley on top, like Fearless Front did, like on top of the flywheel cover thingy, or on top of the flywheel. But I ripped out all the electrical stuff. I just put in a toggle switch back here for on and off. Probably gonna need to get a bigger one, or like a heavier duty one. It runs. It just won't start now because I ripped the battery out. Got starter, solenoid, one of the push button safety things, and a key switch. And I got all the wire stuff here, some of that heavy gauge battery terminal wire, and the starter wire, and all that stuff, and all those connectors that I'm going to keep just in case I ever need them again. And I was getting ready to put on put the pulleys back on, but it's too dang cold out to try and get that air compressor to go again, or to rip. There's a bolt under there in the engine thing that's holding the thing on, or he put the bolt back in, and I guess we ran it so much that it torqued it up real bad, so now I gotta get it with the air impact thing before I can put the pulleys back on. And so I wasn't going to do that today. I've got a couple belts that we might be able to use laying there. They're old belts from some of the stuff I used to have. I used to have a John Deere 56 that I had got from a guy on Craigslist. Sorry about that, my mom just came out getting ready to leave. But I got it off a guy off Craigslist for free, and because the transmission had a bunch of stuff broken in it. The transmission wasn't in too good a shape. It had a couple of the shear pin things, or the shear keys, broken, and it wasn't working right. And I replaced everything, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong. The chain kept slipping off, and that was breaking those little sprocket, and that kept breaking the thing for the sprocket. And I finally figured out what was wrong after I ripped the transmission out, ripped everything off of it that I could salvage, and I figured out that the chain had a tensioner, like a little idler tensioner thing that you could adjust. If I would have known that when it still ran, or when it ran and mowed and everything, that would have been perfectly fine. That would have been a really good mower. But it was a single blade mower, 30-something inch, 27 maybe. But it was loud because it didn't have a muffler, because the muffler threads were worn out real bad. So I had to tap or re-drill it and tap it and do whatever the heck you do to that. But this is a project my buddy and I are working on. We got to finish the front bumper, do the rear bumper, and we're gonna put a foot throttle on it on that side with an old bike brake that he's got that he brought over. And it runs, but it doesn't drive. So the last time we took it out was Saturday afternoon. I had it chained up to the back of my tractor to the front of his, and then we were pulling it around. Took it around my neighborhood, and then up to Carnes. I live down the road from Carnes. Took it up to Carnes. Met one of our buddies up there. He had a small farmall tractor that he only lives about a mile down the road, so he drove it up, and we had a little bit of fun. And but we need a transmission for his tractor, and he's got 3 parts tractors lined up for when it gets warmer and all this snow melts, so we can get to them. And then we'll have a transmission, and we'll have one for me, and then one for parts. And that's why the snowblower's sitting out here, because I don't have any room. Yeah, I had the battery charger on his battery for about 3 days, and it charged up fine. And then last night I put the battery charger on my tractor, and it charged up fine. Yesterday afternoon, I guess it was. And I got a new iPhone case too. Oh, my hand's cold. Got a new iPhone case too. Sorry if the sound's muffled. I don't really know. I haven't used this to record anything yet. And I got a life-proof, free, like the FRE thing. I have one of them. I got it, ordered it on Thursday. Got it yesterday from FedEx or UPS or something. It had like free 1-day shipping. I got the case and a belt clip, and it's for the iPhone 5. It's black on the top, like the front, and then it's got a Realtree back plate here, which is really nice, and it's like waterproof, drop proof, dust proof, all that proof stuff. So it's pretty nice, and it's a lot thinner than my OtterBox that I used to have. So I kind of like it. I don't know about the sound though, if it'll come out good on a video. I haven't tried videoing with it yet. I just got it yesterday. But yeah, we're working on it. We're working on the tractor. It's in a rolling chassis, but it's the transmission. He was mowing, and he's got a drop off in his front yard that drops down a couple feet on the road, on a back road. And he said he was mowing, and he was going this way. So say the embankment's here and the road's here. He's going this way up his front yard, and one of the belts broke. So as it was rolling backward, he jumped off, and it rolled back and dropped. So it dropped down on the 4 wheels, broke, like here's the differential, and here's the left side of the tranny, right side. He broke the case right where the differential is. So it split open, and it's like almost the whole way through. So we need a new transmission for it. And I think I should have the belt sizes enough, and then the parts tractors we get probably have belts on them too. And batteries, hopefully. So that means I'll have 4 extra batteries, 4 spare batteries, or 3 if we get one with good electric work on it. Because I definitely want to be able to key start mine. So I have, say, 2, 3, 4. So I have 3 extra batteries for a lawn and garden tractor. And I've got this one in here, that I bought last November in 2012. November, I bought it because one of the cells in the battery that came with the tractor was bad, so I had to jump start it every time I had to go to use it. That cost me a pretty penny. And so that's the story on that. And then Sunday afternoon through Monday afternoon, we're supposed to get 4 to 8 inches of snow. So that's why I've got this thing out here. I topped off the gas yesterday. I should have started it today while I had the cover somewhat off, because I have to pull it up over the wheels to move it. And I have my tractor out. It runs fine. Everything on it works good. And I hope the snow this weekend, or I hope it's 8 inches, but I really hope that I'll still be able to get to this under 8 inches of snow, because I don't have any room in the garage, and it'll be 8 inches of snow on the whole thing. So then I gotta get the cover off, and I'll get the snow on the snow blower, and I'll just plug it in and start it, because this got the little electric start thing. Plug it in, fire it up, snow blow. It takes me a pretty decent amount of time. Setting my driveway, neighbor's driveway, and neighbor across the street's driveway, and then the sidewalks around to, well, I'm sorry you're looking at the freaking ground, but I do like a bunch of neighbors' driveways and stuff, get paid pretty good for them. But yeah, it works pretty good. But I think this fall, 2014, I'm looking at getting a front mount, either a front mount blade for my tractor, because the 14-inch blade, 14-inch tall, 46-inch wide, snow blade, because we haven't had anything over about 8 inches this year, and it should be fine. Or we had a foot one time, but this was fine with it. But then in the Messick's paper they send out once a month, I think, in the mail, I got one, January, and they had a 40-inch, two-stage Cub Cadet snowblower that's supposed to go on in the front of a tractor like mine for $684, I think it was. And I thought that's not bad at all for a front mount snowblower. And I was thinking about getting that and then selling that one. But then I thought, if the snow is like it was this year and is enough to use a blade for, why buy a snowblower when it'll take you forever to shovel, and then a snowblower won't work good on 1, 2, 3, 4 inches of snow, and a blade would be just fine. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. And if I do get a blade, I'm going to keep the blower just so that I can blow back snowbanks and stuff when I get snowbanks around the driveway from plowing. So I'll be able to blow them back, and then if we get any deep snow, and hopefully by that time I'll have some shed space or something to put that under a tarp, or put both our mowers under a tarp out back or something, unless he takes his back to his house and I keep mine here. That's what I was planning on doing. But yeah, my hands are freezing, and I'll try and make more update videos, but like I said, I haven't had time. I've been at school and doing homework and all that crap, and it's been 20 degrees out every day since last week. Last weekend was 60 degrees or 50 something degrees for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then it got cold. But yeah, hope you enjoy my videos. Remember to like, rate, comment, subscribe, whatever. And thanks for watching.